Hello, buenas noches, or buenos dias, wherever and whenever you're watching from. Welcome to a relaxing nighttime routine video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my nighttime routine that makes me feel really great and relaxed before I go to bed, and I'll also be providing a couple techniques that you can use in your own life. All these techniques can help relax the body, clear the mind, and prepare yourself for a restful night's sleep. I hope you guys are able to draw some inspiration from this video and take some of these techniques to implement into your own life. So without further ado, one of the first things I do when I'm preparing for bed is a gratitude meditation where I'll list 3 things that occur during the day that I feel really happy about or that I feel really grateful for. Usually when my day-to-day is not too exciting, I try to look for the small little moments that gave me little pieces of joy, such as when a stranger smiled at me on the street, or if you're like me and live in a typically rainy place, you can be grateful for the sun coming out today, or maybe the yummy meal you had that you didn't really have to think twice about getting or making. One of the other things that I like doing before I go to bed is to play some sort of instrument, or if you don't play an instrument, just play some soothing music that you really like. I really like listening to classical music or jazz music, something a little bit more relaxing, chill. Lo-fi music too is great. Yeah, just nothing too stimulating because you're trying to tell your mind that it's time for bed. Before I head into my bedroom, I really like cleaning up the space that I use for the day. So for me, that means picking up all the books that are on my coffee table, putting and fluffing the pillows back in place, clearing up all my piano sheet music that I threw everywhere, and then going to the kitchen and making sure all the dishes are done and put away so I can wake up in the morning to a fresh and clean space ready for me to use the moment I wake up. I'm a big tea drinker as well, and I find that drinking anything with chamomile or valerian root really helps me have a better quality of sleep as well. One of my absolute favorite things to do when I'm preparing for bed is to put on my diffuser. Smells like lavender or lemongrass are really soothing to me. And the quiet sound of water droplets coming out of my diffuser really puts me into a more reflective state of mind, which is perfect because I really like reading and journaling at night. I try to keep my room as dark as possible because, as we all know, any sort of electrical light, and especially blue light, really affects how our brain produces the hormone melatonin, which is the hormone responsible for making us sleepy at night. When our brain registers light, it sends a signal telling it it's daytime and to stop the production of melatonin. Hence why it's better to light a candle or just keep your room filled with warm lights rather than having a harsh bright light at night. Since my phone's blue light really affects my body's internal sleep clock, I try to stay off it an hour before I'm trying to go to bed. One of the final things I do before I head into bed is to prepare just a brief outline of my schedule for the next day. Just maybe 3 top things that I want to accomplish for the next day, and a general schedule of what my morning to mid-afternoon is going to look like. Just so when I wake up, I have a better sense of purpose and drive to get out of bed. Finally, I'll get into my bed, and generally I like to read fiction books, sci-fi books, or a bibliography at night because it's not something I actively will have to remember, and it just helps bring my mind into a more creative and relaxed state. And I love how reading fiction books especially can bring me into a different world, another person's world, and it's cool to get my mind out of my world and into another person's world. And the last thing I'll do for the day is journal about what went on during my day and maybe some realizations that I had. My nighttime journaling is nothing too serious. I just kind of use it as a way to dump all the information in my brain onto the page. So if I'm ever worried or stressed about anything, I can write it down, and then I can fall asleep a lot easier because my brain isn't ruminating on all these little things that went on during the day and trying to piece it all together. It's a lot easier to piece it together on paper than it is in your mind. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I hope you'll be able to use some of these techniques that were provided in the video, and may you have an extremely restful sleep or a great rest of your day. If this video was helpful to you, please take a second to just hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Siempre amor, love always. Winnie.